Hello, fabulous people, and welcome to Fabulous Life. And tonight I want to express my love for R&B and soul, and what better way to share this to you guys than to interview E.C. Adams.
How are you, man?
Good, how are you? Hold on.
Wonderful.
There he is. So how are you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you. I'm sorry we were experiencing some technical difficulties.
It's okay.
Earlier.
Anytime you do anything live, that's
Somebody must have been tapping outside. We'll get him out of the way. So I want to talk about your early years. You know, what inspired you to start singing, get into music, and all that? Yeah.
Well, when I was a youngster, about 7 or 8 years old, I saw the Jackson Fives on TV.
Nice.
On
Yeah.
TV, never got an opportunity to see them live, but I saw them on TV, and I was stuck.
Yeah.
I was stuck just by watching, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. So I started rehearsing in the bathroom by myself. Nobody knew I sang.
Yeah.
My mom didn't even know I sang.
Best place to sing is while taking a shower.
Right.
Yeah.
Sat there in the mirror and just practicing, and I kept working on it. I grew up singing in the church choir.
Nice.
And so I got an opportunity. We had a Men's Day program one day, and the director of the choir asked, did anybody want to sing a solo? And I stood up and raised my hand, and he taught me my very first solo. It was called Walk Around Heaven All Day.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I haven't stopped singing since.
Wow. So when you went on the stage, did you get cold feet? Were you nervous?
Well, you know what? I was very nervous, but that's normal. But that young, I didn't actually know. All I knew was I was just scared, but I knew I wanted to do this.
Yes.
Right? And I just stood up, and like I said, he taught me the song, and I just sang.
That's
and then
amazing.
the feeling from the audience, you know, I actually got a standing ovation, and it was like, wow.
Yeah,
and I was so inside. I was just so happy, you know. And as a youngster, you know, you're just excited to be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I knew this is what I wanted to do.
Oh my goodness! You know, that takes me back from when I was a kid. I was in my grandparents' provincial house in the Philippines.
Okay.
And I was singing in the garden.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, I was so wrapped up in the song that I was singing, I didn't realize that the street kids gathered around to watch me sing.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I got my audience
right there, built in.
They weren't even captive audience because nobody went away.
Right.
So,
so you must have been really good.
Oh, thank you.
Right. That's right.
Thank you. Yeah, I love singing. I just love music. And speaking of music, you know, back in the day, I used to love, well, I still love them to this day. You know, Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle, Al Jarreau, George Benson.
Oh, man, that's music that soothes the soul. Right?
Yes,
Oh, my goodness.
That, Tevin Campbell is one of my favorites.
Tevin Campbell is one of your favorites?
Yeah,
wow.
He is my...
Now, see, it's awesome that you say that, because I'll be performing this Friday night at the Texas Station, and I'm going to do a Tevin Campbell song in my show.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Wow,
exactly.
wow. Which song is that? Is it a surprise?
I got a surprise.
Oh, my goodness. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah.
Yes.
And speaking about these songs, you know, I recently saw, last night actually, Infinity Wars. I saw Infinity Wars, and of course, I don't know if you've seen any of the Guardian of the Galaxies
I've never
movie. So James Gunn, the director of these movies, saw to it that Guardians of the Galaxies is infused with songs from the 70s.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So you have to see it. You have to see it. Yeah. So now every time, like before they introduce the characters of Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, the crazy Chris Pratt and the whole Funky Bunch, they always inject it with you know, music from the 70s. And then
that's interesting. I never knew that, because you know, in the 70s, you know, I loved Earth, Wind and Fire, Cool.
Oh yeah,
Casey and the Sunshine
Earth,
Band.
Wind and Fire.
Oh man, that's pretty awesome.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah. I had a very eclectic mix of music growing up, in the Philippines. Like, I love R&B and soul, but I also listen to ABBA.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
ABBA.
So,
awesome. Okay.
I think it was ABBA that taught me harmony.
Okay.
Because they love to, of course, all these other singers love harmony too.
Of course.
Yeah, but ABBA is like when they start singing, it's all about harmony and overdubbing.
Oh man, great.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So yeah, last night, going back, I'm all over the place right now. When I was listening to the music of the Spinners, I was like,
everybody loves the Spinners, so I understand.
And it's funny, the actress Zoe Saldana, who plays Gamora, is her name in this movie.
Okay.
She plays a green alien, and she was like jamming with us.
Jamming to the Spinners? All right, okay.
Sorry for the spoilers. I know that somebody was already stabbed to death, but Tevin Campbell is one of my favorites.
Tevin Campbell is one of your favorites?
Yeah,
wow.
He is my...
Now, see, it's awesome that you say that, because I'll be performing this Friday night at the Texas station, and I'm going to do a Tevin Campbell song in my show.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes,
wow,
exactly.
Wow. Which song is that? Is it a surprise?
I got a surprise.
Oh, my goodness. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah.
Yes.
And speaking about these songs, I recently saw, last night actually, Infinity Wars. I saw Infinity Wars, and of course, I don't know if you've seen any of the Guardian of the Galaxies
I've never
movie. So James Gunn, the director of these movies, saw to it that Guardians of the Galaxies is infused with songs from the 70s.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So you have to see it. You have to see it. Yeah. So now every time, like before they introduce the characters of Guardians of the Galaxy, the crazy Chris Pratt and the whole Funky Bunch, they always inject it with music from the 70s.
And then that's interesting. I never knew that, because in the 70s, I love Earth, Wind and Fire, Cool. Casey and the Sunshine
Earth,
Band.
Wind and Fire.
Oh man. That's pretty awesome.
Amazing, amazing, yeah. I had a very eclectic mix of music growing up, in the Philippines. Like, I love R&B and soul, but I also listen to ABBA.
Okay. Oh, yeah. ABBA's awesome. Okay.
I think it was ABBA that taught me harmony.
Okay.
Because they love to, of course, all these other singers love harmony too.
Of course.
Yeah, but ABBA is like when they start singing, it's all about harmony and overdubbing.
Oh man, great.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So yeah, last night, going back, I'm all over the place right now. When I was listening to the music of the Spinners, I was like,
everybody loves the Spinners, so I understand.
And it's funny, the actress Zoe Saldana, who plays Gamora, is her name in this movie.
Okay.
She plays a green alien, and she was like jamming with us.
Jamming to the Spinners? All right, okay.
Sorry for the spoilers. I know that somebody was already stabbed to death because of a spoiler.
Oh, no.
I hope that you guys are not going to run after me.
That's okay.
I know that half of the world has already seen it opening weekend, and it was so hard for me to get a seat, and that's why I ended up going to the 10:15 screening last night at the Palms. I saw it at the IMAX, by the way. You guys have to see Infinity War in an IMAX theater, because it's like you have no sense where up and down is.
Oh wow.
So it gives you that sensation that you're gonna be thrown
into the movie.
Oh. So it's so big that you're like, oh my goodness, I'm in this.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, and since you are in the entertainment industry, you have to see Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, I gotta see that.
You gotta see it. Okay. You gotta see it.
And especially if they play 70s music.
Oh
I definitely would love to see.
Oh yeah.
I love old school music.
Yeah, me too. I'm all about old school.
Yes,
yeah,
I am.
Yeah, yes. And even in the way I dress too. Sometimes I'm a little bit too old school too.
Old school?
Yeah, but
okay.
but we're gonna talk about fashion in one of the segments, not right now. So we'll just delegate that to that other segment. Right now we're talking about the early years.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So did you join a glee club at school?
You know what? In high school, I sang in the jazz choir and the concert choir, and then we also had the male chorus, and then we had the female chorus, and we also had a R&B. Well, actually, it was just a dance group called Sounds of the Sun. I went to El Dorado High School, and we were the El Dorado Sun Devils. So the name of the group was Sounds of the Sun. And we did stuff by Earth, Wind and Fire. We did stuff by Kool and the Gang. We did we did stuff by Al Jarreau. We did different things. And it was so awesome. And this was in high school. And so I honestly I understand what you mean when you say, man, growing up and listening to those songs. And, man, it was just part of who we were.
Let me. I don't know if you've been to the Philippines, but in the Philippines, not so much in the high end, like in the high end neighborhood, it's kind of controlled. But if you go to the funkier neighborhoods, they listen to the music really loud. They turn it up in the tricycles, in the jeepneys, and everywhere. Like it's really loud.
Okay.
And it's all R&B and all that, Shaka and Patti LaBelle, and like really, really super loud. Okay, so now we are going on a commercial break, and we'll be right back, so don't go away.
John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York, so his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the
Hi, I'm Glenn Alex, and I am inviting you to watch Pablo Miguel's Manifesting Your Dreams every Monday at 3 p.m. on socialmediashows.com. You won't regret it.
And welcome to the second segment of my show, The Fabulous Life. For those of you who just tuned in, this is E.C. Adams, an entertainer here in Las Vegas who performs at the Texas station. So which part of the Texas station do you perform?
Well, it's called the South Padre Showroom.
Okay.
The show is Mr. Greg Austin M. Town and Moore show. He has a group called Second Wind, and they start the show. The doors open at 8 p.m. The show starts at 9 p.m. until 12:30 a.m. Mr. Greg Austin and his group Second Wind starts at 9 p.m. and they take the stage and they do they do everything from Motown to all the old classics. They just do some amazing stuff. And then there's a gentleman by the name of Mr. Phil Flowers. He comes on next. He does a lot of Luther Vandross. And then myself, E.C. Adams, close out the show, and I do some of everything, all old school R&B.
Oh my gosh!
Oh man!
See, now you mentioned the name Motown, and I'm like, oh my. To me, Motown is like a musical Disneyland. To me, it's like, oh my gosh!
Yes, amazing. Amazing how one genre of music can last for so long. It's
and cross borders. And it's not only within a certain community.
Right.
It's
universal.
Universal.
Yes, it is. You can travel. You can travel all out of the country, and everybody knows Motown.
I want to tell you something funny that happened to me many years ago. There was this kid that, do you know Beyonce? And I'm like, kid, like from what rock have you been hiding?
Right.
It's like, I love Beyonce.
Right, of course.
And she's everywhere.
Right, she is.
Yeah. No matter which part of the globe you're on,
right.
you can escape from Queen Bee.
Right, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyhow, I'm going off a tangent right now.
It's okay.
Yeah. Music is universal, and to me, life without music is nothing.
That's right. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, I don't just hear music, I feel music.
Yes.
I feel music, and that's why in my shows it's very energetic.
Yes.
To say the least, very energetic.
Yeah, I saw it in one of the. Now I have to see you in person because I've only. Shame on me. I know I'm in the hall of shame right now because I've only seen the YouTube videos, and then not the live show.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, see, now you have to come and see it live for yourself.
Yeah. I think that a person who is that good that can perform live is a real performer.
Yeah. It's nothing like performing live.
Yeah.
It's nothing like live entertainment. I tell people all the time, we have to keep live entertainment alive.
Yeah.
Yes. And people so appreciate it.
Yes.
I actually tour. I get to tour the world with a Motown group called Spectrum.
Ooh.
Yes, and
I love the sound of that, Spectrum.
Yes, and that's because we do all genres of music, and we tour Australia. We've been touring there for the last 7 years, and we actually do a lot of cruise ships, Royal Caribbean Cruise Line.
Wow!
And so we've toured to a lot of different.
So
places.
you get your own suite in the ship?
I have my own cabin. It's not a suite.
There's suite with the veranda, the terrace.
My own cabin.
Yeah.
But and we've traveled to so many places and met so many people, and they all can relate, especially to Motown. They all can relate to it.
Amazing.
Yeah, and remember the song "My Girl"? It never dies.
No, it does
everywhere
not.
you travel, people know "My Girl."
Yeah. Everywhere you go, you hear that song.
They relate to that one, and also "Sugar Pie, Honey."
Oh yeah!
You know
oh my goodness!
They can
you know how I love.
There you go. There you go.
I can't help myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
People relate to that all over the world, and so it's just a beautiful thing to be a part of.
Yes, it is. I mean, you'll find this funny. It's actually a self-inflicted pain. When I want to feel sad, I look for those ballads. And I know this is the dark side of me now. I listen to it and I just start bawling, in the privacy of my own room.
Right, I understand. Now you say you love Patti LaBelle. Now that's the beautiful slow songs come from her. Oh man,
if you ask me.
Oh, okay. See, there you go. Okay. Yes, you know Patti LaBelle. Right. That's right.
Yeah. I remember when I heard that song, they incorporated it in one of the James Bond movies.
Okay.
And Ian Fleming has a way of doing movies. The cinematography. It was a night scene, and it was like on a cliff, but there was a pool on the cliff, like it was so dramatic. And James Bond and the lover finally got together.
Right.
In the end.
Okay.
And that was the background music, the Patti LaBelle.
Oh man!
I was, oh my gosh,
caught up.
It was like a dream sequence. It was really, really awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's those songs, those beautiful songs like that. They never die.
They never do. They never do. And then sometimes too, when I want to feel upbeat, when I'm designing clothes.
Okay.
I want to be more upbeat, so I listen to dance songs.
Okay.
Our R&B, dance tunes. Yeah.
So who are some of your favorites?
Like I said, Tevin Campbell and Earth, Wind and Fire.
Okay.
And then later on, it was Boys to Men.
Boys to Men. Awesome.
Yeah.
I do some Boys to Men in my show too.
Nice. Yeah. I actually met one of the guys from Boys to Men. I was selling fur. So you animal rights activists, I hope that you're not going to attack me for this. And he went there and he bought a coat for the wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because they perform here in Vegas. Too.
Yes, they do, and that's why he came to the store where I was.
Oh man!
Where at first I didn't recognize him, and then I looked.
He looks familiar,
like
huh?
I said, like where have I seen
that
him
face before? Right. That's really awesome.
And I almost asking about their ballad with Mariah Carey, "One Sweet Day," because that song is really
beautiful song.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's
beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a good song for if you have someone who has passed away.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And it really takes you there that emotional state.
Right. It really does. It really
does. Oh my gosh! At this point, my mind has drifted away. I don't know what to ask him anymore. But since this is the second segment, so now I'm going to ask you: when was your big break?
My big break. Wow. I still haven't had my big break. I'm still waiting on my big break.
Well, your big break to be able to have your own show,
because I've been doing this a long time, and I've been in a group setting for a long time. Yeah. But all the different people in the group can actually do solo shows themselves.
Yes.
We all are individual artists, and so me with actually being in the group setting and then always wanting to do my solo show.
Yes.
I've just been working on it and working on it, and so finally I got an opportunity, like I said, with Mr. Greg Austin put me on his show, M-Town and More, and now I get to do my solo self every Friday.
Nice.
And
awesome.
I also do a dinner show in Las Vegas, Nevada, at Ron DeCar's Event Center. And where people can come in and sit down and have dinner. Yeah. And in my dinner show, I do classics. Yeah. I do Sinatra. I do Johnny Mathis. I do Etta James.
Yeah.
I do Elton John and Tom Jones. And
did you say Elton? I love Elton.
Oh yes, I do Elton John, and so I'll be doing another dinner show June 24th at Ron DeCar's Event Center, and you are cordially invited.
Oh, thank you so much.
The food is great because they sit down and have dinner. And after dinner, I do the show, 90-minute show.
Oh,
and
wow.
like I said, and those old classics, they never die.
No, they don't.
I do the Eagles, man. I get to enjoy the Eagles. I get to do, all those classic things that make you think about, wow, where was I when that song came out? And so, and it's different from my R&B old school show that I do on Friday nights. Keep them separate. So that people get to see another side of
you that you could do other genres, like pop music.
And I actually do some doo-wop.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I do doo-wop. I go all the way back to the doo-wop.
Yeah.
And I do doo-wop. Yeah, so it's pretty neat. I enjoy doing that.
Speaking about doo-wop, 50s, 60s stuff, and Grease.
Yes.
Meghan Trainor has one song right now that I can't stop listening to because it's very 50s.
Okay. You got a doo-wop feel to it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bum, bum, dun, 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 The whole thing from beginning to end is
awesome,
like that, and it's called "Dear Future Husband."
Dear Future Husband. Yeah. Huh? Okay. I've never heard that. Okay, I gotta.
And even the video too. It's very bubblegum. 50s high voltage color and all that, the exaggerated hair and everything. 50s,
Okay. I actually I had an original CD come out, my first original CD came out in 2016.
Yes.
And I have a doo-wop style song on there.
Yeah.
It's called Please Stay. And it takes you to that, it gives you that doo-wop feel.
Yeah. Later on in the fourth segment, we will promote your CD.
Awesome. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
So the beautiful lady is trying to tell me something. Are we taking another commercial break? Okay. Sadly, we're taking another commercial break, and we'll be right back. So don't go away.
Check it. I give I should have gave to you. Oh, so much, so friends and fam saw me and said, ooh, broke every law, broke every taboo. To be the one you needed me to put it all through up, and now all I can do is move on with guilt in my soul. So clap your hands if you love someone, but you had to let them go. Had to let them go. Clap your hands if you love someone, but they're never gonna know.
Hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience that only World Ventures provides. John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York, so his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience that only
Hello there, beautiful and fabulous people, and welcome back to the third segment of Fab Life. And I am here with E.C. Adams, a Las Vegas entertainer who performs at the Texas station.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Oh my goodness. So now we are going to talk about fashion. So I noticed that on stage, because I've seen a lot of videos of you, and also oh, what am I doing here? Oh, hi, Eva, my friend from the Philippines is watching. Hi there, how are you doing?
Hi.
Hello, Philippines. Hello,
Philippines.
World. Hello,
Awesome.
Israel, Spain. Hello, world.
Yes, hello, world.
Yeah. Hello, Japan. Yeah. See, you're seen all over the world.
That is totally awesome.
Don't you just love Facebook?
With a click of a button.
Yeah, with a click
It'll take
of
you
a
all
button.
over the world.
Now,
That's so wonderful.
To me now, the world isn't just a small village; it's a small room.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's a small room, and,
Yes.
and later on we're gonna have like some virtual living room where you'll be able to talk face to face,
Right.
with somebody that's from right across the globe.
I think that's
Yeah,
technology.
technology. Yeah, the good side of technology.
The good side.
Not the ones that are created for war.
Right, exactly.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Hey, okay. I love it.
Yep. So now we need to show a picture of him, and because we're going to talk about my favorite topic, which is fashion, and that's what Fabulous Life is all about.
Okay, awesome.
So, do you have a costume designer that you go to sew your clothes?
Actually, I do. I design all my clothes.
Oh,
I go to
he's a designer too.
I design all my
Yeah.
clothes, And I have a seamstress by the name of Deborah. And Deborah, everything that's in my head that I put down and I take to her, she makes it come to life.
Wow!
But all the designs are mine.
You gotta introduce me to Deborah, because
I definitely will.
I am also looking for a seamstress.
Okay.
Yeah, since I'm growing my business organically.
Okay. Now she's the best.
Yeah, I know, because I see your clothes and it looks like high quality.
Yeah, she does it all. She does it all.
Yeah.
I actually. When I come to her with my design, she starts laughing. She says, "Okay, what we doing next?"
Yeah.
And I have it all in my head.
Yeah.
Because I see it, and I know what I want, and I know what I like.
Yes.
And so I just go to her, and I sit down, and she sketches it out. So I say, "Okay, this here, I need this here, and then she makes it come to life."
Yes. Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. I hope that you're watching. Right? Her name is Deborah.
Yes, Deborah.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Well, hi there. We'll meet one of these days and we'll talk shop.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and then the reason why I love doing this is that music and fashion go hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
And it's just like, I don't know if you noticed that when Gianni Versace was still alive, he used to hang out a lot with Elton John.
Okay.
Wherever Johnny went, Elton was there. They were like gypsies going from one place to the other.
Wow,
and
I didn't know that.
Donatello was there, and their brother Santo Versace was there. Johnny, Elton, like all the time.
Oh, amazing.
And I don't mean to sound cruel or say anything profane, but Donatella Versace once asked Elton John, what are you going to compose for me when I'll die? And then he said, I have a song for you. It's going to be called The Bitch is Dead.
Oh, no. Okay.
She was like...
Now, I know he has a song called That Is Back.
Yeah.
Right? But I didn't know. Okay.
I know.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Sorry for that.
Okay.
I just had to throw that in.
Right.
So yeah, I noticed that the pop artists have a major influence in fashion. Like Prince.
Yes.
Madonna and all the other musicians, Michael Jackson and most especially, back in the 80s, the bands,
and
with the crazy outfits.
It's interesting you say that, because there again, back to the old school, when presentation was very important.
Yeah.
Remember in Motown when the Temptations would come out, everybody was dressed.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah.
You saw the Jackson 5s, they were dressed. They all wore costumes.
Yes.
All the different acts that you mentioned, Patti LaBelle and Shaka Khan, they all dressed.
Yes.
And so that's kind of sort of today is kind of a lost art.
Yes, it is.
But I believe in presentation.
Shaka Khan needs to stop dropping her earrings.
All right.
She, I saw her say that she kept on moving her hair, and then that thing dropped right in the middle of the quick.
Okay, all right.
Pick it up, put it back up.
All right.
And then she would do this, and then it would drop back down again.
Okay.
It's like,
okay.
Girl.
All right. Okay. Yeah, but fashion is always, like you say, go hand in hand with music.
Yes.
And again, from where I come from, presentation is important. So
Absolutely.
I believe in presentation. So that's why when you come to my shows, and you see, I have my own style, but it's all about presentation too.
Yeah. I believe in presentation, even if I'm just going to Walgreens.
I agree with you. I agree.
Sometimes I'm just walking down the street, and people, and I don't even do it on purpose. It's
that's who
what
you
I
are.
have. Yeah,
that's who you are.
That's what I am, and what I have in my closet, and that's it.
And that's who you are.
Yeah, and that's it.
And I used to model, so fashion. I always was into fashion.
Yeah,
always into fashion. I used to do runway modeling a long time ago, back when I was in college. Wow. And so I told myself I haven't done it in so long. Yeah. But if I ever got back into it, which one day hopefully, I want to do magazine prints.
Awesome.
Prints, I do that. But again, fashion has always been something that I've been into.
Well, one day when you grow even bigger than you are now, you're going to be on the cover of Interview magazine, of GQ.
Oh man, I would love that.
Details. I mean, you're going to be, fashion icon.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're going to be. Oh my gosh! Now that I'm talking about music, fashion icon, there's a guy that's at the tip of my tongue right now, and I see him. Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz, okay.
Yeah, he is a fashion icon.
Okay, all right.
An amazing. He's such a fashion icon that they made him play the role of a fashion designer in the Hunger Games.
Oh, wow. Now, I haven't seen that either. I haven't seen that. I got to see that.
In the movie The Hunger Games, he supposedly he was the one who created the outrageous gowns of Katniss Everdeen.
Oh, wow.
And of course, they in the movie, they killed him for that because it had some political ramification. It wasn't just clothes that he was designing. There was a meaning to it.
Okay.
It conveyed a message to the people who were being oppressed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So fashion, isn't just a visual communication, but there's, a message, just like, I know that in the UK, people would wear plaid as a sign of defiance against the kingdom.
Oh, okay.
And that's why when the rebellious punk rocker movement came on the scene, people were wearing that as basically putting up the middle finger to the kingdom by dressing that way. now it's just fashion, but back in the day, in the UK, no, it was offensive.
Oh, okay.
It was extremely, offensive back in the day. Yeah. Okay. And going even deeper with fashion and music, Anna Wintour of Vogue, she's like the pope of fashion.
Wow. Okay.
Every time that she has an event for the Metropolitan Museum, the Met Gala is like the Super Bowl of fashion. She invites all the musicians over there, and then they dress up in like high voltage glamour. And there was even one Met Gala wherein Rihanna was wearing this huge outfit that took 2 years to make, and it was handmade.
Wow.
Yeah, by GoPay. It was. They call it, some fashion critics who don't know anything about fashion, they call it the pizza pie dress, but it really, it's a work of art.
Oh, wow.
And she had a long train, and the train went on forever.
Really?
Yeah.
And it took 2 years to make.
And she wasn't even wearing it. She was holding it to cover herself.
Okay.
And that's the way she climbed up the stairs.
Right. Now, you know who else is an amazing fashion? Elton John.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yeah. And he does get invited to the Met Gala.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see people like, of course, Kim and Kanye get invited, the royalty now.
Okay.
And of course, Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Okay.
They get invited.
Okay. How do I get the invitation to that?
Oh, wow.
I gotta get on that list.
We are going to make your fame skyrocket.
I gotta get on that list.
And then Anna Wintour will invite you
Tell her to
personally.
Call me.
Anyhow, going back to Rihanna, something funny happened because Vogue magazine were having a hard time getting Rihanna because her people were charging them an arm and a leg just to make that appearance over there.
Okay.
Anyhow, to cut a long story short, the assistants were saying, we need to go to another level of ask.
Okay, all right.
And they got it.
And
Anna Wintour, since she's the Pope of Fashion and the Queen of New York, had the Metropolitan Museum shut down on a working day. Said shut it down because Rihanna has to practice. And that's the end. Yeah, no argument. Shut it down.
Shut it down. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Wow.
And yeah, when finally Rihanna was there and she performed, in front of all the VIPs and all the old guards of Connecticut and all these rich people, celebrities, and Lady Gaga was there too.
Okay.
And remember, they were asking for an arm and a leg. She goes up the stage, grabs her mic, this time in a different outfit, singing, "Bitch better have my money."
No, you're kidding me.
No. I was like, oh my gosh, you should have seen the faces. The people that knew her song were like, yeah.
They were into it, right?
They were into it,
wow.
But the other people were like astonished, like even the old guards, like they were like, what's going on?
Like whoa.
what is...
Okay, Rihanna. Okay. Okay.
But I guess, Anna Wintour was into it as well. Okay. Otherwise, she would have said, get out of the stage right now.
Maybe got her off the stage quick. Okay.
So anyhow, this is, music has a major influence in fashion, the way we dress and all that. Some people just don't know it, but most especially with the young people, they look at artists, musicians, and they get heavily influenced by that.
Like, it's a different generation now. They totally dress totally different than the way we did.
MC Hammer, oh my gosh, he was such a big fashion influence.
Hammer. Too. Please don't hurt him.
Hammer time.
Hammer time. Yes, he did.
Yeah. So going back to what you wear on stage, I'm just like, I look at your posts on Instagram and on Facebook. I mean, you wear just phenomenal.
Thank you so much. It's just.
And now that you told me that you design it yourself, I have a higher level of. I already respected you before, but now it's like, oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
That's so amazing.
I enjoy doing it though.
So where do you get your inspiration to design your
the
clothes
creativity actually comes from again from the old school artists, watching them and how they always presentation was important to them, and the way that they dress. But I just have a different flair for what I do, and so I just make it me.
Make it your own.
Just make it my own.
Yeah, make it your own.
I make sure that representing the old school presentation is still a part of me, but I still just make it me and what I see me in, And I have a lot of things running around in my head about, man, okay, hold on, I see this, I see that. Yeah, I'm gonna make that.
This is what I love about America. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the Philippines as well.
Right.
But where I come from, they copy a lot from what they see in the West.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Almost to the point that we're copycats, and I hate that. Mm-hmm. Are we taking another break? Okay, we're taking another break. So we'll be right back. Liar, liar, panties on fire.
What do you mean panties? It's pants on fire.
Oh my gosh, no. In my world, in my Rocky Horror world, it's, the televiewers, the beautiful televiewers, don't forget to watch Geezy and his frenemies every Monday night from 9 p.m., like Tylenol p.m., to 10 p.m.
Get it
only.
Right. Get it right.
Social media
shows.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I got it down, right?
Casey, you didn't see that.
Are we recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey. Liar, liar, Victoria's Secret on fire. Watch Geezy and Frenemies every Monday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. on social media shows.
Watch Geezy and his frenemies.
Yes.
Yeah, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yes.
Every Monday. Is raw, uncut, unscripted, unhinged insanity.
Impromptu comedy. And social media shows.
Yes.
Shut up and sit down.
You know that about putting a severance back.
Shut up and sit down.
Hi, this is Maria.
And this is Joe.
And this is Wawa.
Welcome to Social Media Shows.
Hey, this is the best show in the house for now. I'm fortunate to be between two lovely ladies at the moment. And we have a new show that's about shows, social media shows.
That's it. One extraordinary family with different kinds of genre, different kinds of people, extraordinary stories, unlimited, liberating, raw, and unfiltered.
That's very true. We have a lot of talent I did not realize we even had. We have good people on the show.
Yes, and it's
getting better and better all the time.
It's a group of family of broadcasters around the country.
That's true. We're getting more and more people showing interest in what we do, and they're jumping in and bringing their talents with them and their crews, and we're having a great time.
And we're not just reaching the USA, we're reaching all over the world.
Yes, 161 with over 500,000 viewers.
That's a lot of viewers, so we're glad you're one of them. And we're talking about right now is we'd like you to join our family.
Yes, join our family and you will have fun. Bring in your passion.
And be counted with these beautiful people.
And be counted with beautiful people. And we're always looking for good cooks. So bring all the talent you have. We'll judge who's best, but we're all equal. We're here to promote one another. We're here to empower each other. And more importantly, we're here to entertain and get the message out.
And make a difference in each other's lives.
Yes, and enjoy. That is the main thing, is bring in your passion and enjoy of what you do.
Join our happy family.
Join our happy family. We're all about having fun.
It's our social media shows family.
Social media shows family. And you're talking, or you're listening to some of the founding members. Come join us soon. And stay tuned, because we're coming into a television near you. Or a computer, at least.
Okay, social media shows.
Hey, join our social media shows.
Social media shows.
Talk to you guys soon.
And we're back in the last leg of the Fabulous Life, or the Fab Life. And here I am with E.C. Adams, a Las Vegas entertainer who performs at the Texas station.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so, wow. Yeah, I mean, fashion in music is just, it goes hand in hand.
Hand in hand. And, you know, my audience now, they all, it's so interesting because so many people ask me, they say, man, where did you get that out? You know, and it's really interesting because people really pay attention to those things.
Yes, yes.
You know, I'm a very detailed person.
Oh, yes.
And so I'm very particular about what I wear.
Absolutely,
you know,
absolutely.
From my shoes to my outfit and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, it just goes in with entertaining.
Yeah.
It's all a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's all a part of it. And so I'm always happy and excited that they enjoy it too.
Yeah.
You know, people really, really like the fact that they take time of their day to come see your show, and it's nice for you to dress for them.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely, yeah. Just like one great example is when I got to go to a Beyonce concert.
Oh, wow.
And what I loved about this concert of Beyonce was an intimate concert. It wasn't in a big stadium. So even when I was upstairs on the balcony, I could still see her.
Right.
Like she was, you know, just right there where the refrigerator.
Right. Up close and personal.
Yeah, up close and personal. Right. But she still brought it, you know, with her costumes and all that.
Presentation still the same. As if she was in an arena, right?
I was like, I don't know how she could jump up and down with those heels.
Right.
And I even saw her going, riding on a helicopter with those 5-inch heels.
With those heels on. Yes, she's very
and she
detailed
did not trip and fall.
Right,
I have 6 inches.
Oh my goodness, she has. My director is saying that she has 6-inch shoes as well.
And you know what? I also, again, because I do a dinner show too.
Yes.
And in my dinner show, it's up close and personal. So I know exactly what you mean. More intimate setting. It's up close and personal at Ron DeCar's Event Center. And like I say, people have dinner and they sit and they have the nice chandeliers and it's up close and personal. So people like right in front of me. Right, and so again, they get the same show as if I was in a bigger stage.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's not only a performer; he's very brave to be able to sing like that, and the person is so close.
Right,
right.
It's
like, let me use your head as a microphone.
Well, in my shows, it's called the E.C. Adams Spreading the Love Tour. So it's all about spreading love for me. And so I give out roses and teddy bears and different things.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
so
very
that up
sweet.
close and personal is really right.
Very, very, very sweet. Now before we promote your album and the tour, I just want to go back to the Beyonce thingy because it's been years. Sorry, it's been years that I've seen that concert, and to this day, it's almost like I'm scarred for life.
You remember
in a good way.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Of course.
Yeah, and that's why I had to. I know I'm pretty old school for saying this. I bought the DVD of the concert.
Awesome.
You know,
Awesome.
because I was there. And going back to that, you know, when I said that you're so close to the audience that you can grab one of. Beyonce did something really great for this type of audience. She didn't appear on stage. She snuck from the back. And then she came down the stairs. And then she was shaking the hands of her audience.
I love it.
While she was singing, You Had Me at Hello.
Right. I love it.
Oh my gosh. My friend who was there on that row, we almost had to call 911 because he was hyperventilating.
Oh, no, really? Wow.
Oh my gosh. She's using me as her microphone.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
That was exciting to see, huh?
It was.
Yeah,
and exciting. Wow. Yeah, very exciting to see. And I've had the privilege of meeting her in person 3 times.
Awesome.
That's really
Wow.
And every time that I saw her with different hairstyles.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
With makeup, no makeup, she still looks awesome.
Just beautiful lady, huh? Right.
Yeah. And now we'd like to promote your album.
Okay.
So I can see here that we have so this is Your first.
That's my first original CD.
Okay, let me go.
Thanks.
Okay.
And it came out in 2016. It's entitled "A Man Like Me," and it's all about chivalry. It's all about letting ladies know that there are still gentlemen out here who believe in opening up your door for you, holding your hand, giving you roses, pulling out your chair. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely, It's almost like a lost thing. Manners.
Man, there you go.
Is very important.
Very important.
Sometimes, I'm in the store at the gas station and I hold the door for a person and they don't even say anything. And I'm almost tempted to say, "You're welcome."
Right. But the beautiful thing about it is God knows your heart. Yeah. And you know what you meant it for good. So it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You did the gentleman thing.
Yeah.
So you just, it's okay. It's okay. Shame on them for not knowing the gentleman.
I know,
when they're in the presence of a gentleman. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that manners sets us apart from everyone. Yeah,
it really does.
Yeah,
it really does.
I think that no matter how much money a person has, if that person doesn't have any manners, then it's almost like
for naught.
Yeah,
I understand. Yeah, I definitely agree with you too.
Yep. So it's all about class, manners, and sophistication.
Right. And being a gentleman.
And being a gentleman. Yeah.
It's a lost. That's a lost art.
Yes.
Too many people don't. So when people see a gentleman or when they experience a gentleman, sometimes they don't even recognize it.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you'll hold the door for them. And they don't even say thank you, so they don't recognize it. But you're just being the gentleman that you are. So it's
thank you. I know some of them, their heads start spinning 360 degrees like Linda Blair in The Exorcist.
Because they're not used to that. You know what I'm saying? They're not used to that.
Yeah. And so here is the second album. I believe this is your latest.
Now this is my
album.
It's a single, and it's entitled "As Brothers," and it's all about unity.
Yes.
It's all about bringing us together as men all over the world. You see that? Yeah, the hands on the back. It's all about unity. And it's an inspirational song. It's all about bringing us together, that we have to love, respect, and honor each other as men so that we can love, respect, and protect our women.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's what it's all about.
Love, honor, and I noticed too, because people on my Facebook, all my friends on Facebook, know that I'm one of the biggest Jesus freaks.
Okay, awesome.
And I know I've been cussing out. I cussed out twice, but
okay.
But only on this show.
Right. All right.
I noticed that you are a man of faith. You're a strong man of faith.
Yes.
So,
without him, I have nothing.
Yes.
He created me. And so every day that I wake up and I get started on my day, I say thank you. Because
Preach it.
He didn't have to wake me up and start me on my way.
Yeah.
And he knows, and again, God knows your heart.
Yes.
And he knows, good from bad. Everybody you would think would know good from bad, right from wrong.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like I said, he knows your heart. And I always just try to be a better person every day, better person than I was yesterday.
Yes. A better version
of myself,
of yourself.
Every day. And I try to apply that every day. I don't try to. I apply it. Every day. Some people who are afraid to even mention God. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're around their friends, I guess it's not cool for them. But all my friends and people who know me, they know. He's with me all the time. I even pray in my shows.
Absolutely,
in my shows, if you ever seen, well, you'll get to experience my shows. But I pray at the end of all of my shows.
Yes.
And I let people know, even in my dinner shows, I have people hold hands.
Yes.
And I say a prayer. Because I'm thankful. I'm thankful to where I am today. Where I started from, he has brought me from a mighty long way. I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be.
When the river was deep, I didn't.
You know all those. All right.
Oh my gosh, You know who used to pray before a performance was Elvis.
Oh man, that's right.
Did you know that Elvis, as a young man, wanted to sing in church, but they rejected him because of the way he looked? Sometimes, we pay attention too much on appearances.
To that outer beauty. Right?
Yeah, the outer beauty, but we don't look at the heart.
That's right.
Yeah.
People don't
so
know
that is
Elvis did a lot of gospel.
He did.
He did.
Yes,
he did. And like you said, and before every show that I go on, I pray. Before I take the stage, before I go out there on that stage, and then when I come off stage.
Hold on for a second. I could feel that Dolores is so happy right now because we're talking about the Lord. She's all about the Lord.
Awesome. Yeah.
So going back to, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I could feel her spirit, her vibes.
Right. And as you remember, when I was telling you back in your first segment how I first got started, remember I was singing in church.
Yes.
I remember my very first solo, Walk Around Heaven, started in church. And so that's embedded in me. My mother always took us to Sunday school and church. And so it's embedded in me ever since I was a child.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just those things now when you get older, when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? And so when you do better, and it's okay to talk about God. It's okay to let your loved ones and your family and friends know that I love you. We're not promised tomorrow. So it's okay. A lot of people, I think, especially men, they're afraid to say that I love you. I tell my friends, whether they're male or female, all the time, they know. And I say, man, I love you.
I know. I think it's a cultural thing too, because if you go to Europe, Middle East, or even Israel, you see the men. They have a close bond to each other. But there's nothing, weird going on.
Right.
But here in the western side of the world, they'll consider that as something else.
You're right. You're right about that.
So,
but that's the reason why you have to be a strong individual.
Yes.
Who you are, and
be very secure.
Right. Very secure about exactly who you are, and I take him everywhere I go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is so powerful. Right now. Oh my. I wanted to say something, it was at the tip of my tongue and it come back, Bertie.
Alex, Eva.
So I'd like to acknowledge Eva, how are you? And
Hi,
say,
Eva, how are you?
And say hello to Meatball Sophia, her dog.
Okay, Meatball Sophia. Hi.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching, and I'd also like to thank all the fans of EC Adam.
Yes.
For tuning in. Some days he is going to be even greater than he is right now.
God willing.
God willing, because greater is he who lives in you than he who is in
the world. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. That's right.
Oh, now I remembered. Now I remembered. I told them in the beginning of the Fabulous Life, since I came from darkness and the Lord pulled me out of darkness, my talent, my skill, and the favor that I found in doing this show, in designing, is my alabaster box.
Okay.
You remember the sinful woman with the alabaster box?
Okay.
Who came at the feet of Jesus,
right? Okay.
And wiped his feet with her hair, and the religious bigots were looking at her and condemning. I am the male version of that.
Oh wow! Okay.
So my art form is my way of wiping his feet with my hair.
Okay, all right.
With because fashion, this thing that I'm doing, this show, it's lavish, it's extravagant.
Right.
And I believe that for me, this is a new way of offering it. It's almost like you got Beverly Hills, and New York and Paris in your hands, and Tiffany's and Cartier, and you're giving it to the master.
Okay.
Casting that crown.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome. That's a great way to look at it too, right?
Yeah.
Say you acknowledge him in all things.
In all things, in all things. Yeah. What I did is just remove religiosity out of the equation and see him for what he is.
Yes.
Last night as I was watching, this is what's wrong with Hollywood, although I love Hollywood, don't get me wrong, I love Hollywood, I love the music industry, entertainment.
Yes.
But it's almost like they make evil more powerful than good. I noticed that.
Right.
I think somebody has to step out and step in and make something and make them see that the light is more powerful than darkness.
I tell people, love conquers all.
Yes.
It really does.
Yeah, love conquers all.
It really does.
Yes, it really does. And not to spoil anything for you guys who have, I'm sure that half of you have already seen Infinity Wars. Thanos, the main evil guy in the movie, was like a Goliath.
Okay.
Nobody was able to defeat him. In scripture, that's not true.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So I said I got to see that movie. Now you got me interested in seeing it now. I got to see that.
So, oh my goodness, so wonderful. Oh, a sample song from Easy?
Awesome.
So maybe you should, can you sing us a line from...
Want me to sing a line?
Yeah.
Can I do like one of my old classic favorites?
Okay.
Is that okay with you? Can I do one of those?
Okay, can he do one of those? Yes, he can do one of those.
It goes like this. Earth angel, will you be mine? My darling dear, love you all the time. I'm just a fool in love with you.
See, the man. The boy can sing. The man can sing.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jesse.
My director is jumping up and down behind the camera. Awesome.
One more.
Thank you.
Oh, one more. One more.
Yeah, she's laughing.
Oh my gosh.
See, now she has to come out to the show and see me live.
Yeah,
right.
yes.
And I promise you I'm going to do some Tevin Campbell fighting.
Yes, absolutely. This has truly been a fun show.
Thank you so much.
And I've even forgotten that we're recording. It's just like, we're in the living room.
Like we're sitting in the living room.
Yeah. So awesome. So are we wrapping it up or not yet? Okay. Thank you so much for
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
It was a pleasure and an honor to have you here.
And I appreciate you.
And this is my love for soul and R&B. And don't forget, my televiewers, it's like what I always say. Your best fashion accessory is your self-confidence. All right. See you next time.